contract. Okay? Agonist contract. If I want to stretch, here's the thing with agonist contract. Don't let the fact that it says agonist throw you off. Okay? Because a lot of people, they'll think, oh, well, the agonist is going to be the one that I'm stretching because that's the one that's performing the motion. Or no, the agonist is the muscle that is going to help increase the motion. So yes, we want to stretch the bicep, but and we do that by performing elbow extension, right? What muscles perform elbow extension? The tricep. So we're referring to the muscle that performs the motion when we're talking about agonist contract. Okay? So we're going to utilize the tricep to stretch the bicep. No resistance occurs on our part. It all comes from the patient. The theory is this, that in order to fully and functionally utilize the tricep or the agonist, what has to happen to the antagonist? It has to relax. Because if it doesn't, we get an isometric contraction, or at least resistance, as we try and come out into that specific motion, right? So that's the theory. Like I said, there's been studies, but it isn't as firm, doesn't have as firm as a foundation as autogenic does in stimulating that GTO. Okay? People still have good effects from from reciprocal inhibition. I just gave away the next question I was going to ask.
It's reciprocal.
It's reciprocal because we are using the opposite muscle of the one that we want to stretch to perform the stretch. Okay, so it's something as simple as, say we still want to stretch the bicep, but instead of having her contract to stimulate that GTO, I'm just going to say, try and relax this muscle and straighten out your elbow. That's it. And then they go as far as they can, and we just hold the stretch there. And then we say the same thing again. Try and relax that bicep and just straighten out your elbow. And then we hold it in that new position.
That verbal cueing doesn't confuse patients? You haven't found that?
Because we're telling them to relax. If it does, then just take that part out and just say, I want you to try and straighten your elbow. Some people, it helps to have the cue of and thinking about relaxing this muscle, especially if you tap it and say, relax this muscle. And then sometimes it helps to get in that mindset, if you will. It's like if we're trying to have them relax so we can hold their head and tell them, okay, just relax kind of thing.
I probably would not tap the muscle, because that's going to activate your GTO, or your muscle spindle, and actually cause more of a contraction. I would maybe shake it a little bit or something like that, try and get it to relax a little bit more, but tapping is a specific facilitatory technique for generating contractions.
Good correction, thank you.
I would probably, what I taught them in lecture when we went over was for them to try and, they want to fully extend that elbow if that's what we're working on, but at the end, they should be pushing against us, so they're getting kind of like we did with hold relax, get about a 5-second sustained isometric at their new available range, and then kind of let them relax for about 30, and then see if they can, again, extend that a little bit further. But still, if we're really trying to turn off that bicep, we need to probably sustain that contraction for a little bit, to let it kind of keep saying, okay, I need to stay off, and so it doesn't just come back.
Okay. We're relying on that reciprocal inhibition of, in order to stretch one muscle, we've got to have it relax, and so we're going to try and utilize or facilitate that relaxation by using the other muscle or the opposite muscle. Okay. And then we've got hold relax, agonist contract. What type, just knowing what you know about hold relax and agonist contract by themselves, what type of inhibition do you think we're trying to go off? both, right? We're trying to get autogenic inhibition with hold relax, but then we're gonna have them contract the opposite muscle so that we can try and rely on reciprocal inhibition with agonist contract. Okay? So that would look like, I try here and we'll just do hold relax, not contract relax. So I'm gonna hold her here, have her resist me for 5 seconds, right? And then instead of just telling her to relax and let me take her through more range, I'm gonna tell her, and I'll do the whole explanation before, so we'll say we haven't done anything yet. I want you to resist me for 5 seconds, and then after I say 5, I want you to relax and then try and push yourself or extend your elbow more as far as you can, okay? So then we get our hold relax, and 5, and now try and push it out, push it out, push it out. And then like Craig said, we can give a little resistance as they try and push it out just so that we can try and get more of that reciprocal inhibition to work properly. And when we get as far as we can, we hold it there, that new position. Then we start the procedure all over again. Now I want you to resist me, hold that for 5 seconds, 4 and 5, and push, 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 push. And then we hold that position. Okay, so now we're trying to rely on both types of inhibition to increase that as effectively as possible. Yeah.
When you're having them isometrically contract, is there a target range you're looking for in terms of voluntary muscle contraction?